A lot of men on social media look really wealthy. A lot of men on social media you think got their life together until you start dating them.
I said the same about women.
What you mean?
Women got, you know what I mean? They got the extra.
Why are you even worried about what a woman got?
We're doing a comparison.
Ain't no comparison. That's the problem with men. Any man that worries about how much money a woman got is a man that's coming in to use her.
Whoa, wait a minute. Do you think that a man who wants to know what a woman has is only looking to use her? Comment your thoughts under this video. Now, I have another question, and that question is it men or is it men and women? Meaning, is it people who actually have a completely different lifestyle than the lifestyle you see on social media? Remember, join this conversation because we're about to jump back into this video and see why they're having this argument. Are they talking about love or are they talking about business? Like, what is the basis of this debate that these two people are having? Make sure you join us. Like the video and then subscribe to the channel because I'm posting daily content. My name is Bertrand. I am the coolest dude on the planet and I'm your friend. Confidence and clarity is the goal. So here we go.
A lot of men on social media look really wealthy. A lot of men on social media you think got their life together until you start dating them.
I said the same about women.
What you mean?
Women got.
But your life does not. Oh my God.
You know what I mean? They got the extra.
Why are you even worried about what a woman got?
We're doing a comparison.
And
Wait a minute. Any woman that says something to you like that, you better side-eye that woman. You better check and make sure that this woman is legit in everything she says after that, because to me, that is a very deceptive thing. Now, y'all let me know if I'm tripping, but I don't know. The hairs start to raise when a woman says something like that, but it could just be my own personal experience. Let's continue.
no comparison. That's the problem with men. Any man that worries about how much money a woman got is a man that's coming in to use her. Should no man that got his life together worry about how much money a woman got?
You bringing up wealth. I'm talking about something completely different.
No, I'm talking about the same.
I'm talking about attributes. I'm talking about.
We just said finances.
All of a sudden your hair
we just
3 feet long.
It don't matter. That does not matter.
Or your eyelashes or your eye color.
Oh my God.
Push-up bra.
All you doing is deflecting.
No, I'm not. I'm talking.
A lot of you men got to take a blue pill to get an erection, but that's another story.
Whoa. Wait a minute. Okay, so let's touch on that just real quick, because again, I'm trying to figure out if they talking about love or if they're talking about business, right? So she talked about men having to take a blue pill. My question is he attracted to her, or is he just trying to get one off because he's been with this woman for a while, or is he just trying to get one off? Because that has a lot to do with it. I mean, listen, men want beautiful women that bring a natural arousal. Now, we can look at this diet and say, this is why men want you know what? Let's continue. Let's continue.
So, I mean, we can go band for band, bar for bar. We can do all of that. But at the end of the day, any man that's worried about how much money or what a woman has as far as her assets or financial is a man that's coming to beg or coming to take from her. Men with means don't care about no woman and what she got. Jeff Bezos about to marry a woman that's a divorcee with 3 kids. He got so much money he can buy whatever type of woman he wants. But he chooses the woman who is a divorcee with 3 kids. That's not his.
I love the fact that you want to talk about the 1%er versus when
But what I'm saying is somebody.
Wait a minute. First of all, Jeff Bezos is not a 1%er. Jeff Bezos is a fractioner. And if this woman is talking about Lauren Sanchez, we're talking about a well-known, a famous news anchor. There used to be a day and time where women had to be beautiful in order to have that job. So, you know what? Let's continue. Let's see what else they say. Here we go.
Of that caliber, if he can deal with a woman who's been divorced, who got 3 kids, why do you men act like you above it?
Stop talking about the 1%er, because the women that listen to your podcast won't qualify to be with the 1%er.
What you mean? We're not worried about what
Right.
she qualifies
So
for.
let's-
What I'm saying is,
let's
if
talk-
a man of that caliber,
Let's talk about
who is of a higher caliber than most men
Let's talk
that's
about
out.
re-
No.
let's talk about
You're not getting a
reality.
bigger picture.
I don't need to, because that 1% for most people is not obtainable. Let's talk about what's attainable for women.
What I'm saying is, whatever. If a man of that caliber can be with a woman who is a divorcee with 3 kids, why you low income earning men have all of these high ass standards?
Whoa, wait a minute. Why do low income men have high standards? It's probably because of the disrespect. It's probably because of all the BS that a woman puts a man through. When women make mistakes, they make a mistake and then they raise their standards, and they continue to raise those standards until there is no man that actually fills that void or that can even live up to those standards. Now, when we talk about a when she talked about a Jeff Bezos, I'm wondering, does she realize that there's a few situations that could have happened? For instance, Jeff Bezos may have had a crush on this woman for the longest time. Lauren Sanchez, again, that's what I'm assuming that they're talking about. Lauren Sanchez was a news anchor. I want y'all to think about this. There was a point in time where you had people who would tell other people, hey, you're cute enough, you're beautiful enough to be a model. Then you would see, you're not tall enough. You're 5'5", you're 5'6". The models were above that, 5'9", 5'10". Right? Like, that's how tall these models were. So when it comes to a woman like a Lauren Sanchez was a famous, well-known news anchor. Now, Jeff Bezos is clearly taking a chance with this woman, maybe, and I'll say for 2 reasons. 1, he was in a vulnerable state, or 2, this man had a crush on this woman way before he became the Jeff Bezos that everybody else knows. I'm trying to figure out, like, if they're debating love or if they're debating finances, because
I want to feel like it's raining on me, okay?
finances, because if a man has his finances and has his life together, there would be 2 reasons as to why he will want to know what this woman has or not. And I can tell you, most men who have it together, they're going to want to know who they're surrounded by, because you leave yourself open for all types of attacks. Now, when it comes to women, the reason why a man wouldn't care, I don't think she knows this, but the reason why a man wouldn't care that much is because if he's only bringing her around for one thing, if she is only there for one thing, and that is to be eye candy or be something he puts through a mattress, that's the reason why he wouldn't care about what she's doing. Now, if that man is looking to take her serious, he may start to look into her business endeavors to see if he wants to take on that type of debt. Unless, like I said before, this man had a crush on her and now he has the opportunity to be with his dream woman. Now, a lot of men take risks on certain women. So it's not that a man wouldn't mess with a divorced woman or mess with a woman that has 3 kids. But think about it. These are not young people. So I'm assuming I probably should do a little bit more research and saying, well, how old are her children? The reason I'm asking that is because, is Jeff Bezos gonna have to take care of her children? I don't think so. Even if he does, what will the help actually be? Jeff Bezos' net worth is $237 billion. When they talked about him being a 1%er, no, he is a fractioner, meaning how often or what are the chances that you're going to get to meet this man? He knows exactly who Lauren Sanchez is. I can guarantee he knows her history. He knows, or he has an idea of what he's getting himself into. Now, he may not fully understand. He may have to learn just like the rest of us, because at the end of the day, he's still a man. And he's going to get to a point to where he doesn't want to share her with any other man. He's not going to want her to have contact with any other man. Here's an even better question for her. Is Lauren Sanchez, does she actually desire Jeff Bezos, Or is this somebody that she settled for?
I don't think just being a good man is enough.
Is this somebody that she highly desired? Oh my gosh, he's my dream guy. Or is this a guy that she said, you know what? I like what you got. I'm gonna give you a chance. Because to me, it sounds like she's giving that man a chance, meaning she wants to see what the lifestyle is like. She would love to have a lifestyle with a man who is worth $237 billion. Billion dollars. I don't think we understand or comprehend how much money that actually is, because a lot of us are talking about six figures. A lot of us are talking about hundreds of thousands, maybe a couple million. This guy is already in the 200s when it comes to billions, which means he's out earning all of us. So just like she said, he can have any woman that he wants. This is why I'm telling the men, hey, here on this channel, even when I do Wall Watch is not about shaming women. It's about seeing what type of woman you're dealing with and figuring out if you want to deal with that type of woman. This type of woman right here, she clearly loves to argue, and it sounds like she's kind of projecting out what she has been dealing with. For instance, men continuously tell women not all men have the same morals. Now, here's the question. Is she interested in the guys that don't need her, or is she interested in the guys that actually need her? For instance, most women like the bad boy, right? They like the guy who ignores them, right? So what happens when she comes across a guy who's a scammer? What happens when she comes across a guy that's not getting all his money from having to work a job, right? Think about it. Women are just as interested in someone's looks, just like a man is interested in a woman's looks. The only difference is women get to decide, do I really want to live that type of lifestyle, or do I want to hold out and try to live that lifestyle? Now, when it comes to people and social media, of course, people's highlight reel on social media is going to be different from how they are in real life, because what they're doing on social media is selling a product, selling themselves, attracting customers, or they're presenting a lifestyle, right? They're trying to get oohs and ahs so the sales can be easier, because people have this thing in their mind where they feel like, okay, you know what? If this guy owns an island, or if he's on the island, or if he's driving my dream car, right? If he's driving my dream car and he's telling me all I got to do is buy these books and put these rules into play, the rules that he put into play, I can have that car. Of course, he's going to do so. If this man is going to restaurants and going on trips, guess what? The women are attracted to that, because even on the dating apps, what do we constantly see women put? Oh, this year, I really want to travel. Oh, this year, oh my gosh, I'm looking for a guy that wants to travel. I'm looking for a travel partner, right? Like, that's what we're constantly seeing. So if that man is putting that on his social media, it doesn't take that much to see, or it doesn't take that much to look like he has his life together. Now, the man was responding, and he had a very great point. The woman, you see her on social media and you're like, oh my gosh, her face looks perfect. Oh my gosh, look at her hair. Wow, is she mixed? Oh my gosh, look at the booty, look at the breasts, look at the hips. Oh my God, look at the cheeks, look at the box. Oh my God, right? And then you see her in person and you say, oh my gosh, what happened to her filter? Why she don't look like that? Like, or how does she look like? I'm looking at this, but this looks completely different. Now, what is being described is a fake lifestyle and a fake way of a person, the way that they could possibly look, right? So when you see that, yes, it's discouraging on both sides. But again, does it matter? I think it matters if you're looking for love, but if you're just looking to do business, or if you're just looking to put somebody through a mattress, then the conversation that they're having really doesn't matter, because what it's showing is that men are not that interested in committing to a woman, and the same thing on the woman's side. For instance, when this woman was talking about a man being a beggar, what she's being exposed to is finally having money and finally having somebody try to use her for money, just like women have been using men for money. Now, I'm excluding myself from that for now because I don't have the finances yet, but as I'm learning this and as I'm seeing this, I'm realizing that, yeah, you're going to have some women that are going to be great at pretending that they're actually interested in you. This is why I asked the question about Lauren Sanchez and Jeff Bezos. Does she actually desire him? Is he her dream guy? Or is this a guy that she's just going to settle for because he has $237 billion? But that type of net worth, do you understand the things that he can do? Because I don't. I can't comprehend some of the things that he will be able to do materialistically on this planet. Now, there are reasons why a man would actually want to know what a woman actually brings to the table or what she actually does. For instance, if you have a Lauren Sanchez, right? I keep bringing her up because she used Jeff Bezos. This is a news anchor, okay? Or famous, a well-known news anchor who back in the day was looked at as one of the most beautiful women. Whether you want to argue that or not, it's a completely different story. But the point that I'm making to you is, during the time that she was on TV, it was hard for women to be on TV and everybody was watching TV. We're talking about a time before social media. So that's something completely different all in itself. Now, the reasons why a man will want to know what a woman has is because this is something that could amplify his business. This is something that can inspire him to open up a new business venture. This is something that he could potentially add to his business or make his business. This is why I keep saying, men, get your mind, your body, and your finances together. When you have those things together, the things that you can do literally are only limited by your mind. They're only limited by the thoughts that you have in your mind. We are looking at women and desiring women who desire a certain lifestyle. So, fellas, when you understand you represent an experience, you present a lifestyle, now you have to see if your dream woman or a woman is willing to take on the experience you bring her or the lifestyle that you actually have that she actually gets to live. These are the things that are important to women. With all of that being said, I have a question. What do you think? Comment under this video. Remember, when you are watching these videos, you are becoming the best version of yourself. Now that this video is done, do me a huge favor. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.